Right, Christian. You know, I have a lot of respect for you. I have a lot of respect for you because you have learnt it the right way. So, talk to me, young man, about what's going on with this pup. How old's this pup?
So he's just over 5 months old.
Okay. So what's your plan today?
So the plan is to get a few barks out of him using prey. So I'm going to use this flirt pole because it looks like an animal. I can sort of move it in a way that it looks like a struggling animal.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to reward with this because we're only working on the bark.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw this nice toy for him. It's all squishy.
Yeah.
So he's
Where are your canisters and rattlers and stuff?
We've got them over there, but I'm not going to use them on the young.
Why not? Everybody else does. What's wrong with you?
I want the pup to enjoy it.
Obviously. Yeah, but what about what everybody else is doing? Oh, you're always doing. You're just trying to mess it up for everybody else. Why aren't you using canisters?
I want to enjoy it. I don't want to put any frighteners on him, nothing like that.
You want a pleasant experience. Yeah. You don't want to impact the mental health of the dog. You want the dog to have a wonderful experience, to win and be confident and retire back into his kennel knowing that he's had a very enjoyable experience. Now, when we talk about enjoyable experiences, when you enjoy something, what happens? You want to do it over and over again.
Yeah.
Unrealistic pressures. We will talk about that. We must not be sheep. We must not be sheep. If you want to be brilliant, it doesn't matter if there's 50,000 people doing something. Ask the question why, and look at the relevance of that in relation to what you do. So some people would say, well, I disagree with you, Ben. I couldn't care less. The most important thing is I need to understand how to develop these pups so they're suitable and stable for my clients. There's a reason we continue to be successful. There's a reason that we continue to grow on a fixed asset and liquid asset basis. And that's because we are offering a product that the end user enjoys, respects, and values. So let's take it away. So we've got the harness on to support the dog. So just talk to me about that, young man. So you've got the flirt pole there. What's that you've
this is just a leather.
Soft, lovely,
leather soft
prey
ball.
item.
Yeah.
Can munch on it.
Yeah,
can enjoy the reward.
Yeah.
Happy days. Okay, so straight back. Ears forward, tails wagging. Happy, 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 happy puppy. And that's what it's all about. The right equipment. Christian, talk to me about the leash that we've got on there. What's that about?
Yeah, so that's a rubber line with little...
What about the leather ones? Yeah?
So this is good for grip because it's got the little...
Didn't Nasdu say use the leather ones? Huh? Grip. Important, right?
Yeah.
We don't want pups jerking all over the place.
No.
Why haven't you got a collar around this dog's neck?
Because we want the bark. The collar is going to...
Inhibits, right? And it also has a conflict in learning. So you've been using leash skills and leash tension to train this animal not to pull. But in the same period, you want to then put the same collar on and expect the animal to perform. Stupidity. Animal's happy. Now, the only thing we need to do is start to key in a word, right? Very early on. That German command for bark is pass off, right? So, young man, as you say that, we will activate and get the bark.
Pass off.
So there's an error. You cannot reward. It's okay. There's an error. And the error that we picked up was that you are allowing this puppy to drift out of the mat area, right? Part of the operant conditioning for this is the leash, the harness, the prey movement, and the surface area. Yeah? So we're going to do that again. And that dog's not allowed to cross that threshold. Okay? All right? So let's out the ball. The reward. There we go. Pull back. There we go. So we can't start that because the dog dictated, right? It must be quiet. Yep. There must be a process. It doesn't tell us when. We tell the dog when. Activate the dog. Let's reward the dog. Another thing that I debunk is the tapping of a dog during a barking session. You do not do that. What you're doing here is this. You are over supporting the animal and it becomes an expectation. Allow the animal to win this exercise itself. You praise it at the end of the exercise. So we're going to show you what I mean. Yep. So this time, when the dog is barking, you're going to be doing the typical tapping on the side, okay? And I'm just going to show people why you shouldn't be doing it, right? Activate the dog.
Awesome.
So you see what's happened there? Yeah, the position has changed. It's unnecessary. Leave the dog alone to work, okay, and let the dog focus. Yeah, there we go. Your handling is a little bit weak. The line is too much. Yeah, there we go. Reward the dog. So again, we talk about drive. We talk about the appropriate pairing of drive for the dog's sake and for the family's sake. Can we get incredible drive that becomes stable in a private residential home? Of course. But if there is intensity of drive and you have a very passive family, then it doesn't make any sense. What we're looking for here is this. Can we get outrageous performance, but yet have this steady, biddable animal? And the dog is not spinning around. It has an expectation. It's calm. Stroke the dog's head. Yeah. It's friendly. So when we talk about elite, where does that come from? How do we substantiate an elite canine? Well, that canine has to do all of the above. It has to have incredible output, but yet be biddable. It has to have outrageous performance, but yet be stable. Let's watch what happens with this dog. Activate the dog.
Pass up.
12 months old. Look at Uncle Benji's raw dog food just shine through on this dog. Again, we want no confrontation. There's a little bit more performance from this dog. Pull back. There we go.
From now, mate, just pull back and then I'll get it.
Yep, okay. So let's start. You didn't give a command, did you? So let the animal settle. And this is so important. This dog should never dictate the pace of training. Yep. Just stay, that tension itself. Reduce the tension, relax. Yeah, relax. He doesn't get anything. He doesn't dictate. Now activate him.
Pass up.
Good show. Good show. Reward him. No rattlers, no overstimulation. Now, I wanted to show you something about the passive reactivity of a dog that is passionate to work. No conflict for the Alps. Yep. So if you watch, with just a little stimulation from the helper, this dog will continue to bark, right? So activate the dog. You see the difference this time? These are the differences. So every time he barks, take a step forward. Yeah. Good water. Super! Super! Bravo! We only use human grade products for our fantastic food. You can see the truth from the peas, the carrots, the raspberries, the strawberries, the free range eggs. Simply delicious. We are the only company that can brag that we know exactly where the protein sources came from. The reason for that is we are the owners of Stanhope Farm. We produce our own protein sources. Look at these. How authentic is this? Organic lamb and mutton, free range, happy, healthy. Working closely with fantastic vegetable and fruit farmers in Kent. With over 25 years dedicated to canine husbandry, I am proud, I am delighted to present Uncle Benji's Raw with the highest ingredient profiles in this country. Highly delicious, highly digestible, full of nutrition. We offer a money-back guarantee. Order today at poochdvd.com.